Figlish Agri reckons that's a hang on. Thank you, Eddie. Figlish Agri reckons he could hear a Fent. Do you all want to see what you could actually hear? You want to see what I've been driving around in and doing a bit of honking with the last, what, 40 seconds or so? Last minute or so? Because it ain't a Fent. It's a class. It's a class Axion 850. And some idiot forgot to activate chat. Come on. There we go. Reason I'm using the class as opposed to a Fent or even the John Deere that I was using. Number one, this thing has more horsepower. Number two, this is kind of a more important reason to me. This is what you would really see on Coldborough. This is one of the... They probably have Arions, not Axions. But this is the kind of tractor, the exact brand, that if you look at Bullet Bill's pictures of the real Coldborough Park farm, this is the kind of beast they have. Is it on the mod spreadsheet? It is not. I haven't updated that in a while. I need to go through both my mods again and just double check that I've got everything in. I really should be updating that as I download mods, but I download mods to test them and keep forgetting to actually update the mod list. Hello, Just as Massey, NHF, Blage, Dan, Fatty, Figlish, and Swag the Gamer, Jack. Yeah, these classes are on Mod Hoster. I've done a slight reskin. I actually need to reskin it because I derped up. Actually, I'm gonna just download the original version again because I derped up the reskin. It's not great. It's the wrong color. But they're very much worth getting. It's the Axion 800 pack. YouTube has unsubbed you. Well, Dion, you know what to do. And Arturs, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hey, Dusty Dave. How you doing today? How has life been treating you on this fine Friday? Where I actually got up before noon. That was eventful, Dan. I actually went back and saw the bit that you and Fahy both told me about. With the wild dogs. Brent was inconsolable. I felt so sorry for Brent. For those of you that... Yeah, that was quite hard to watch. Hello, Charlie. And Chris as well. Forgot to say... What tractor did I replace? I replaced the John Deere, the 6030. Because you guys know I'm not 100% fond of Deeres. But, you know, class I do have a soft spot for. Got drenched to work. Always fun. It's better than getting snowed in, I guess. Or, as I did in college, going out for a smoke and coming back in looking like Santa Claus. An hour later, because it was snowing and... Let's just say a bunch of college students, or uni students, or whatever you want to call them, plus snow, plus boredom, plus nighttime, equals a giant ass snowball fight. And one Dave coming in looking like Santa Claus. Hey, Landy. And Josh. Hey, that's an amazing name. Hamish Dickon, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Ah, the T7 has finished the other field, so I'm actually gonna hop over into that in a second. Guess whose arm wasn't as bad as expected. That's good, Eddie. You went to a party thing when someone dies? You mean you went to a wake, Dan? Well, see you, Blash. I need to play my summer car. I have my summer car. It's not going on the channel. I need to play it at some point. I probably won't play it in the next few days. I might play it in my upcoming week off. Enforced week off when the bathroom's being replaced. Because ain't no way I'm streaming with power tools going on, just being used in the room directly below me. Where's the T7? You guys like this T7. The blue power. Is this going to... Oh, I've got to actually hire... MC Player, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy today. I wonder if I can lower the K-Ron. Can I lower it at least? Can lower it. I am using manual attach today, but unfortunately, yeah, Courseplay does break things. Courseplay has a habit, it seems, of breaking this plow, so I'm having to bring the plow back to the first point. So Courseplay, actually, if I just go to the nearest waypoint, just so that it does that. Courseplay has a habit of breaking this plow, so I can't unfold it. Hello, Ryan and Mr. G and Gamma. How are we all doing today? And yeah, chatting ain't lurking, Landy. The just as a vague update, the issues from yesterday have what was said was appreciated. I'll put it that way. Being intentionally vague there because I had a private conversation with somebody last night, the details of which I will not be talking about in great detail, being vague intentionally. But what was said was appreciated by them. It was stuff that needed to be said, and the way I said it was pretty much the only way it could have been said. Hello, Jer. Hello. You've been studying? Study's more important than chilling out watching a stream, dude. Hey, Ziggy. Haven't seen you in ages. How's life been treating you? Do I mind if you go? No, go ahead. I don't. Yeah. It's been appreciated. Whether or not it's taken on board is a different matter, Dan. Not again. We good? Not again. Please don't start doing this again. I fixed the problem with the Clark forklift. I haven't even diagnosed the problem, Laserbeam. I'm guessing it's a mod conflict. YouTube up to... No, Gamma, that is my Wi-Fi up to its old tricks. I did hit 4,000, Ziggy. That happened Saturday. If you wouldn't guess. If you looked at Social Blade over the last month or so, my Social Blade, and then I were to tell you, I hit 4,000 Saturday and I'm already on, what, 4,058? Yeah. That's not very believable, based on the numbers over the past month. But that's what happened. Little bits of magic happen from time to time. If you are enjoying the stream today, don't forget to hit the like button. We're aiming for 100 again, the usual number. And if you're wondering where Court Farms has gone on a bit of a break just while, because there are still some issues with the map, and I wasn't very happy with didn't feel right streaming it when there are some pretty large issues. So I've put that on a bit of a hiatus until sitting here has that fixed up. And in a place where I'm a lot more happy with streaming it and playing on it. Just about managed to build your own PC. Very good, Ziggy. The first build is always the hardest. And the first build after a while of not doing one is really hard. But you have the basics in your mind and you know where everything goes. It's just a case of basically figuring the jigsaw out. Because there's nothing too complicated anymore about building a PC. There's nothing that, you know, the only place you can really screw up in a modern PC is if you were to touch the underside of the CPU. That would kill it. And that's your most expensive problem. Other than that, you're pretty good. There's no real pitfalls and oh my god. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Is this going to be a thing again? Wi-Fi is derping, Fahy, and I am about as happy as ever. What network am I on? 5G. Speed test, please. Cyrus, I know Nightbot's not working. That's a secondary issue right now. I am seemingly having Wi-Fi problems again. Holy! See what my upload speed is. There's a lot of jitter in that line. Run reset router quickly. This is what happens when I start on time, is everything else goes wrong. It looks like it's stabilized. It's my end, Chris. It is 100% my end. I'm gonna get Nightbot running again. And we'll see if we can't get a stream out today. Come on. Nightbot panel open for me. According to Nightbot, Fahy, you are the top chatter. Congratulations. There we go. We got Nightbot run. We got Farm Sim. We got XSplit run. We got everything running. We should be... Maybe you are far from first. You could not be further than first if you tried. We should be good. Yeah, but that's over the last like week or month or something like that, Faye. It changes periodically. It's not a case of you're here since day one, so you're always there. No, you're always going to be top chatter. It was Ad for ages because he just spammed. Assuming Ad's not here. It's gone through like phases of it being Dan and Ad and Ford and pretty much everybody's in top chatter at some point. A couple of spuds should help. The funny thing is, my net is good. It's the jitter kicks it occasionally. So I'm going to have a conversation about buying 50 to 60 euros worth of equipment. Which hopefully will be acceptable. And it's just to get myself a stable connection. Because if I can get myself a stable connection, Because I'm still running off Wi-Fi. And the Wi-Fi by its nature isn't stable. Cyrus, don't spam commands. Hello, Keanu. And Wooden Man. He needs a shorter name. I think everybody on YouTube agrees you need a shorter name, Wooden Man. Right. We are going into Field 9 now, so let's load up the Field 9 course. Please tell me this thing is 8. Yes. Start at the first waypoint, please, and off you go. So the reason I'm using 3 meter courses is because that's a 3.4 meter plough. Also, I am intentionally ploughing in crop because this is theoretically a semi-new save game. Also, those lines going down the map are caused by seasons mods and no issue. So you can see Field 8 is... I don't know why some of that is yellow. Odd. So Field 7 needs to be fertilized. So does Field 8. We'll do that once we got the cultivator done. Where's me? Is the T7 stuck? T7 is stuck and it didn't tell me. There we go. How much FPS would two 1080s get on Minecraft? However many FPS your monitor can handle, I guess. Hey, Gamer Brian, I'm doing good. Hello, Bob. That is going to be derpy. Stop. Don't do anything right now. First play, please. Gamer Brian, things are going good. That will have to do. Now the reason I'm using Courseplay on the plough, do I have crazy plans for today? Unfortunately not. I've got quite sane plans, in fact. My plans for the day are literally... See you, Cyrus? Literally just cultivate and plough. They're the two things that need to be done. I will be checking on the pigs in a bit. Do I have a PS4? I do not have a console at all. Antonio, I have no need for a console. I have a gaming PC. My PC can outperform PS4 on any game. Give me any game in the world that's on PS4, my PC can outperform it. On 2 monitors. This thing, the PC I have is built for power. It is built to be too powerful for what I need. So, no, I don't have a console. Don't need a console. Don't want a console. Got my PC, I've got my wheel. I've got my Xbox controller if I want that for a game. Do I think the Coon DLC will be out next week? No, Peter, it won't be out for like a month. Giants haven't even announced it. And Laserbeam landing never had a problem with that forklift. Which is what's confusing me. I need to try and figure out what Gran Turismo on PC. Gran Turismo's crap though, it's hairdryer sound simulator. It just sounds like you're driving a hairdryer around the track. But give me a Assetto Corsa any day. Oh my god, is that fun. As I proved last night when I did that. Oh, hey, I didn't tell you. I did sub 10 minutes on the Touristschleife in an MX-5. Mazda MX-5 and the tourist layout of the Nordschleife, which is the layout Top Gear used to set a sub 10 minute lap in a Jaguar XK. And I did it in quite significantly under 10 minutes in a Mazda MX-5. Yeah, nobody ever said that the DLC would be this week. All anybody ever said was, we're expecting the announcement to be this week. We're expecting the announcement to be this week, not the DLC itself. If the DLC was coming this week, we'd have known about it, and Giants would have confirmed it about 3 weeks ago. And all Giants said was there will be information in very early February. That's all the information Giants have actually put out about the Coon DLC. Everything else has been via leaks and figuring it out. Am I gonna watch Six Nations? I'll watch some of it. All that is publicly known about the DLC, all Giants have officially said, is information about the DLC and patches will be out in early February. Console's gonna get... Do you know what? I'm actually gonna stop real quick. And community settings, please. YouTube community settings. Let me just real quick. Console, PS4, PlayStation, Xbox. Fatty, you've got your wish. Console is now blacklisted again. There's a new patch this week. Says who? There we go. Console is now blacklisted. It's that easy and that quick to add stuff to the blacklist, guys. Because console players who keep asking for mods and keep begging for mods and then complain when a mod isn't great, you caused this, it's your fault. Because you are just ruining Farm Sim. Completely ruining it for everybody else. The reason Coldborough, the first version of Coldborough was bad was because Giants rushed Bullet Bill on it for consoles. The reason that Fichtelberg and Lawfolds were bad because Giants rushed those two maps onto the mod hub for consoles. The reason that maps are so toned down now is because of console. And quite simply demanding constant mods and then complaining when the mods aren't great. I've got 2 words for you. Shut up. Please. For the sake of absolutely everyone. You're annoying modders. You're annoying map makers. You're annoying YouTubers. You're annoying people who just sit and watch YouTube videos. How much FPS would a €4,600 PC get on Minecraft? The same amount of FPS as a €700 PC, Ziggy. What you've done is you've wasted about €3,900. The class is not in the spreadsheet at the moment. It's not on the mod list. It is on Mod Hoster. It's the class Axion 800 series. Fahy, if your Spudnet can handle it, could you get a link? Or could one of the mods get a link to this? It should be featured on Mod Hoster. Should be pretty easy to get up. You haven't spent it yet? Yeah, you don't need to spend stupid amounts of money on a PC unless you're planning on like streaming and doing stuff that really does require a powerful PC. Simulate, Landy, myself, we've all got power PCs because we need them for YouTube. We have power PCs because they make sense for us. Hey Ben. And it's a case of we've overbuilt our PCs. Even Sim's PC is probably overbuilt for what he uses it for. And the reason it is so that we can get videos done quicker and easier and with less problems. Not much have you missed? Not much, Sergeant Stupid. Dan with his MacBook. Claiming he's got a power PC. Can MacBooks even run Minecraft? Like, legit question. Hello, Josh. Hello, Budja. How are you doing? There you go. Thank you, Fahy. That is the Axion pack that I'm currently using. Unless you've accidentally linked the Arion 600 pack. Which I will actually be downloading later tonight. I meant to do it yesterday, but I forgot. Is my stream behind? My stream is way behind. How long do I have on Farm Sim? I will tell you in a moment. Because I'm going to actually look at Steam real quick. I have 446 hours currently in Farm Sim 17. So not too many. Not too many just yet. But keep in mind that I do almost a necessity play it for about 2-3 hours a day. Most days. If you can run Farm Sim, you can run... A good point, yeah. Okay. Okay, fine. At least I gave you the good good instructions. I will be downloading the 600 pack later tonight, though, because it's made by the same guy. Hey, Turbo Gamer. No such thing as late if the stream's still going. I forgot to open up XSplit. There we go. Yeah, Minecraft is a bad game to start playing, because you'll get like 3,000 hours on it and then be like, yep, done. You've almost 600 hours, Keanu? I guarantee that you will at some point get burnt out, though. The thing about YouTube is we can't, so... Budja, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. And don't worry, I'm not calling you insane. I'm myself insane. Do I think some laptops can run Farm Sim well? Some of the newer ones probably could, yeah. Can I use the Challenger? No, I can't. I don't own it on this map, do I? Or Lewis, or whichever version of that name you actually use yourself. I can't use the Challenger because I don't own it. FS17, yeah. Farm Sim, Fishing Planet, ADS. Lewis Langdon, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. I know I did miss bits of the ploughing on this field. It doesn't matter too much. I did also put Chop Straw on the map. Completely forgot to activate my Chop Straw mod. I've had Chop Straw on this map for a while and I completely forgot to activate the mod. And Gerard Dwayne Gerard, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. I hope you enjoy your stay. Do I know when the traffic's going to be fixed? It won't. Peter, Bullet Bill has said that this is the final version. You will deal with the bugs. And there's a very easy fix to the traffic problem. And that fix is turn off the traffic again. It's not a big deal. It's not 100% necessary for the game to function. You know, if it's a game-breaking issue, if it was a cell point being broken, Bullet Bill fixed it. If it was a missing crop texture, Bullet Bill would fix it. Because it's traffic and you can turn that off, Bullet Bill ain't gonna fix it. There's no point. There's no need. It's... can I post a video on how to fix the Clark? No, because it's a mod conflict. I'm 90% sure it's a mod conflict causing that, so it's a case of go through your mods one by one and figure out which one's causing it. FS YouTube Steam, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. And hello, Jason. The lovely tractor? It is in fact a lovely tractor. It's the wrong colour though. I retextured it to what I thought was past green, but I screwed up and I was using the wrong shade of green. I do have a Zerion that is in fact officially class green. Did I build my own PC? Yep. Yeah, even turning traffic off and on again, or tabbing to a vehicle that's, we'll say, the other side of the map, that fixes it as well. There's plenty of fixes for that traffic glitch, and it is a glitch, it's a game glitch. Did I get a haircut? Nope. Tied my hair back. Every time I tie my hair back after a few days of having it all out and everywhere, people always ask if I had a haircut. Nope, it's just tied back. Watching on your iPad because your PC is broken. That sucks, Keanu. That really sucks. Although, it's probably something that's an easy fix. If you can diagnose the problem, Keanu, you could probably fix it yourself. 90% of PC problems can be fixed by the end user. There's a very small minority that you have to go get repaired. But if you don't know how to diagnose it in the first place, you're best off getting a professional to look at it for you. Aldi make their own brand of Oreos? That's amazing. Wish you could run FS17 without drops to 20 FPS. You don't want to spend on a 1080. You don't need to buy a 1080, Draco. You can buy a 1070 or 1060 pretty easy. Hello, General King. How are you doing today? Patrick doesn't even have a PC, so be glad your PC is broken and you actually have it. Hey, Max. I am doing good. Oh, it's the drive is gone. Well, the simple solution is to replace the drive. And guys, if you don't want to... Will I use facecam for videos? No, it's a stream thing. There's no point in using facecam for videos. Yeah, 10... Is there a 1050, Jason? I wasn't aware of a 1050. I'm doing good, General. Thank you very much for asking. Yeah, I mean, guys, if you're too lazy to be looking up these things like NI modding making mods, which is really easy to find on Facebook, by the way. Like sometimes, yes, I do ask stuff because I'm too lazy to look it up at some point. But 90% of the stuff that I do ask is I genuinely have no idea how to find the solution or the answer. It's freezing for you, Laser? You mean the stream or the game? I'm kind of concerned. Or the weather, even. So we are on the second day of autumn. It's a 3-day season. So we will be into winter quite soon in Coldborough, and we will be having snow in the winter. I'll be making sure we get snow. 60 watching and only 30 likes. Oh, come on, guys. Step up the like game. Hey, Alvinas. How are you doing today? Google stuff. Look it up on Facebook. Look it up on FSUK. Look it up on Mod Central. 90% of those sites, 90% of the time, if you're asking something about Farm Sim, those 4 places will have the answer. Like, if I have to ask Landy something, or if Landy has to ask me something, it's usually a case of, hey, with this mod that is very hard to find any information on, how does this work? You know, with Seasons, it's a case of we're comparing our experiences with the Seasons mod. When do I do a multiplayer live stream? That is tomorrow, Etho. Tomorrow is multiplayer, and Sunday is multiplayer. And I might try, and I'm not making any promises, I might try and get a bonus video out this weekend. Because I've been playing a bit of Assetto Corsa lately, and some R Factor 2 and some Automobilista, and I've been really enjoying my racing sims again, so I might get a race up at some point over the weekend. Did you use Mod Central? You'll figure it out, Ethan. Number one thing is make an account. Number two thing is click on things and see what they do. That's how I figure everything out, is I click on things. When I'm doing something I'm not sure of in Giant Editor, I just click on what looks right and see what it does. The stream is freezing for you? Is it freezing for anybody else? 6-hour team fishing special. Oh my god, no. P-Cars MP. Oh, that'd be fun, Fahy. Although, we did discover that go-karts and the Nordschleife in the rain is a bad idea. However, if you're playing on PC, you can change most of your files. Just straight swap most of your save files in. Just all the XMLs you can swap straight in. If you're on console, you will have to start a new save game. Because the changes that were made are tip calls, etc. What is the seasons mod like? It is game changing, because it's not just the cycling of seasons yard. It is a case of they have changed the daylight system. So, for example, it's autumn, it's 9:38 in the morning, you can see that the sun is very low in the sky. Very low indeed. It won't get very high at all today, and it'll be setting quite early as well. The weather, you can see it's 10 degrees air temperature via this window here. 10 degrees air temperature. Soil temperature is also 10 degrees because it doesn't respond quite as quickly as the air to changes in temperatures. And we're in autumn, so there is likely to be some rain. If I press Alt F, you can see the weather forecast for the next 7 days. So today in game is Saturday, and the forecast is for rain. Tomorrow is Sunday in game. Forecast is for it to be sunny. However, it is going to be 4 or 5 degrees. Monday, the high is going to be 4 degrees. Low is going to be -5, with a likelihood of some wintry showers. Tuesday is going to be very cold indeed, with a high of -2, which means that's the day we're likely to get some snow. Wednesday's going to rain with a high of 4 degrees, which means that any snow will probably melt. And also, I just want to hop into the debug menu here real quick. Snow mode is on. So now we can get up to half a meter of snow. Let's just get rid of the debug menu there again. Or not the debug, the forecast menu. The debug menu is what I just went into to screw around with the snow settings. Yeah, I felt more sorry for Brent than I did the dog. Because I did actually go back in the Safari live stream to watch that. How did I install the two-wheel drive Steyr? The same way I installed every other mod. Hello, Matthew. I'm doing good today. I hope you're doing good as well. Hope you're having a good Friday. Yeah, that was the weather with the RainbowDave. Yeah, but that's the way seasons works. Is you actually do have to take into account the weather and what season it is, and even when seeding, what temperature it is. Because if you seed crops in the wrong temperature band, like what happened in old streams, if you watched that, if you watched old streams at the start of the week, you will have seen that I had a bit of a derp. I planted soybeans, but it was too cold. The air and soil temperatures were too cold. The soybeans overnight just died. Hello, Jamie. And see you, Ziggy. Enjoy the rest of your day, sir. Whatever it is you're going to do. I forgot to go offline on Steam. Small bales are a sore topic, yeah. Mitch, I gave up on them. One of the reasons that I'm not playing Court Farms today is because of those bales. The other is basically the map needs a bit more work yet. It is. I'll be testing it for sitting here off camera, and I'll be sending him bugs, but I had to send him I think the best word for it was a blunt account of what I thought of the map. What would I hope to see as a possible DLC? Old Massies. Old Massey Fergusons. Good. Thank you, Landy. You're every bit as bad as Sim, I swear. I'm just gonna put up the Dave broke something screen while I log out of Steam. There we go. Giant Software just posted an article on Instagram about patch 1.4 and the Coon DLC. Ah! Very nice. Camo small biz. Will you guys stop with the camo already? Hello, Chunky Tanker. How are you doing today? Good lord, you guys in camo. I much prefer me some classic equipment. I'm guessing Turbo Gamer they gave an announced a release date for the patch and DLC. I am going to have to click on that, Landy, aren't I? Because that is valuable information right now, so hang on. Bear with, guys, I'm just reading this. So I'll read it to you guys. We've got some... Oh, stop it. Dang it. Stop, Facebook, please. We've got some news regarding patch 1.4 and the DLC for Farm Sim 17. Patch 1.4 will be released for PC and consoles next week, so enjoy your scripts breaking. In addition to the game improvements, it will include a special bonus for console gamers. Oh! For those of you on console, the scripts of the very popular 4Real modules Crop Destruction, Tire Dirt and Ground Response are being added to the base game. And that's actually quite big. Have I seen the trailers for Cattle and Crops? Terry, look through the channel. I literally have a Cattle and Crops playlist. I've been putting the trailers up. Cattle and Crops have been sending me the trailers. Everyone's just clicked off the stream to read the thing that I've just been reading on the stream. The T7 has decided to hit a tree. Hello, VF, Crow Farms, Kevin, and Matthew. Matthew, you've already been here. Why did I say hello to you? Well, Matthew, you got a second hello from me. DLC info on Facebook, and Instagram, and probably Twitter too. Basically, patch 1.4 is coming next week. Console guys, you are getting the 4Real modules, which you guys, seriously, you should feel blessed about that, because they are scripts. Nope. Oh, good lord. Esther Klein and Tink. Thank you very much for subscribing. I'm sorry, that name entertained me for some reason. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. I hope you enjoy your stay. I'm doing good, Laser. Been having a good day. Been up for a while and had a breakfast by 4 o'clock. Oh, is the stream about to derp again? Or was that just my internet derping? I think that was just the downlink derping. Laser, that wasn't about, or that wasn't anything about console. He was advertising himself. I think. From what I could gather of what very little I think was Portuguese, that was advertising CS:GO. Which basically broke about 3 rules at once, so he ain't coming back. And the rules are there for a reason. They're there so you guys can have fun and just to keep things under control, basically, so the mods have something to do. They're there so that I can have fun while you guys have fun. Fusion, please don't mention consoles. Good lord. I'm gonna have to edit my Nightbot tonight, I think. It was something rude. I am in no way surprised. I'm glad that I got that ban in then, if it was something rude. Hello, Daniel. Laser, no, please just keep it English. I know that I've allowed it in the past, but I'm just gonna... Just because people are gonna start taking advantage of it eventually, I'm gonna... And because there's a lot of people here, I'm gonna say English only today. Someone said a swear word. Where? I don't see any swears. And by the way, sometimes I might say some stuff that you might think is a swear. I'm using basically what I'd call Irish standards. So some stuff that I say is probably a swear in America, but by the standards that I'm used to here, it's not. So you might hear some language that is a bit odd to hear. Fusion, I've asked you already, don't ask about consoles. I'm playing on PC, I don't care, I only care about PC. Consoles... Consoles I don't care about, in all honesty. And I'm seriously considering, I'm gonna be honest here, I'm seriously considering just making Donetsk my map. Finally you guys actually have a name for it. Name I've known for a while. Just been keeping it a secret. I'm seriously considering just making my map PC only. Because why would I give something to console gamers when in my streams all they've ever been is entitled babies who keep complaining that they don't have enough things when they should be happy that they have the things in the first place. I mean, be glad you got mods. Dan, that Z71 guy Dan, he's played Farm Sim on console for years. He had a FS13 and FS15 on console. He played them on console. He didn't complain about mods. Now that he's on PC, he's loving the mods. Or he's playing on Mac, but he's loving the mods. And he appreciates the mods more because he knows what it's like to not have them. So you guys who are on console should be just glad that you have mods in the first place. And not constantly barraging YouTubers and mod makers and... Oh my god, are the Roblox babies arriving? You guys shouldn't be just constantly barraging people with demands for more mods. Seriously, play the game. Enjoy the game. Be glad you've got mods in the first place. Because mod makers can very easily decide, do you know what? I'm not going to make my mod for console now. Because why should I... why should I bother? They're only going to be complaining. Have a look at the Proceed mod. I knew I've been forgetting a mod. I don't use the Proceed mod, I use Crop Destruction, but I'm thinking of going to Proceed instead. How's the T7 getting on? It is getting on reasonably well. Probably going to run into problems when it comes to Headland, but it should do. You hate this game, Stampy? Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Do you know what? I'm going to show you the door. Screw it. Bye-bye. Don't come back now. Hey, Keen. I'm doing good. How are you? And yes, I am not afraid to do that. NHF, if you're looking for it on Coldborough and you've got 2 left, you probably won't ever get it. There's 2 gold nuggets that are impossible to get on Coldborough. One is buried under the ground. One isn't even on the map. What is my multiplayer server? Exclamation mark MP, though. How are we now, Chris? How are we doing? Yeah, Proceed isn't crop destruction, it's an expansion of the Cedars, but what I'll be doing is I'll be swapping out crop destruction for Proceed just to get the... the only reason I use crop destruction is for tram lines. So if I've got Proceed, I can do tram lines and not worry too much. And to those of you who are probably a bit shocked that I did just publicly ban someone, yeah, if you're gonna be really annoying and a douchebag and start complaining that I don't like this game, play something else, I'm going to make demands until you do what I want you to do, yeah, you're gonna get publicly banned, dude. Yeah, you could open the map up in GE, you could edit the save XMLs as well. Foxtrot, just edit the save. Just edit your save game, or... I think you're on console, aren't you? If you're on console, you might have to start a new save game, or deal with it. It is on Continental Europe. Exclamation mark MP gives you all the information you need, Etho. I'm not talking about console anymore. Machine. And... it's just, no. Simple fact of the matter is, it's up to the mod maker whether they want something to be on console. Simple fact of the matter is, I'm getting so sick and tired of console players constantly asking for more mods that I'm genuinely considering saying, you know what, I'm not even going to upload it to Giants, I'm going to put it on Mod Central instead. Yeah, people who try and get around the blacklist of mods, and I think I forgot to actually blacklist PS4, people that try and get around that blacklist are going away. Mods can do it as a joke. But they, at the same time, I know the mods know where the limits are. And they know when I start getting peeved. They've been around here for long enough to know when I start getting a bit short about something. And the console thing, I'm definitely very short about right now. Because it's been months. And you guys still won't shut up about it. Please. Don't pop laser, because he's actually backing me up there. Yes, he was getting around the blacklist, but he's backing me up. He's backing up my point. If you guys on console want all the mods you can ever deal with, get a PC. Other than that, stop complaining. It's the simple fact of the matter. That's why I said to not ban you, Laser, is you were making a point to back me up. Yeah, Panda Chad. What about mod up is Giants, mate, NHF. And again, the rules, the mods know when they can bend them. Especially when it comes to getting around the blacklist. Because if you're backing me up on something where I've been talking about something that's in the blacklist, and you get around it to agree with me, basically, it's fine. If you're just going to start problems, yeah, not so much. PCs are expensive. They're about as expensive as a console. Probably a bit cheaper. You can do more with the PC than you can with the console. They're much more versatile. I mean, if I wanted to right now, I could start writing a novel in the middle of the stream. If I wanted to right now, I could watch my favorite TV shows, you know, stop the stream and start watching TV. What was I doing last night that was a bit different? Oh, I was watching an old Formula 1 race last night while playing, I think I was playing Fishing Planet. I had Fishing Planet on main monitor. 1993 Brazilian Grand Prix on my second monitor, and I was quite happy with myself. And I was on TeamSpeak and I was just chilling out, enjoying myself. Not even lowest end, Harvey. It's you can get a gaming PC that can outperform a console for less than a console costs. But that's going to be the end of that discussion, I think. There's no point in prolonging it anymore because we're just going to go around in circles. I see a message on Facebook, which means I got to get the phone and get Facebook running. Hopefully this doesn't somehow affect the Wi-Fi on my PC. I know Sheep Bob. Dan, he wasn't. I'm just gonna... He wasn't doing that to be, negative. He was being... No, Dan. Dan, that was a bit... just give him a timeout for now. First time as a timeout, just... Hello, Harry, how you doing? Also, I need to write down the... I forgot to add the plural. How the crap? That's at a show. And I've just seen the message you sent me on Facebook. That had to be at a show. So it is confirmed. And... Is that pink? So, what you guys can't see... Do I have Nightbot? Yes. Chris, we already know the news of 1.4. Landy spammed the link when it was posted. So, consoles are getting some scripts, which is a glory to them, and they should be delighted, but they're going to complain anyway. Nightbot is down. Again! Could a mod just try Nightbot command? Hello, Luke. And Mike Logue. I'm gonna do something that I haven't done in a while. I'm just gonna enable slow mode. Where's Nightbot? Nightbot. Is Nightbot here? Oh, dang it, Nightbot, you've broken again. Seriously? Is it an issue across Nightbot, or is it just a... Should be back now. Or in a second. See you, Carol. Bright side, I'm going to press that button a lot today. That was sent. Yeah, Chris, regarding the PM you sent me on Discord, I already knew about that. Hey, Nightbot's back. So, for those of you who didn't see the giant message that comes up in chat every time I do that, slow mode has been enabled. It is a 15-second slow mode, so you'll only be able to post once every 15 seconds. That's roughly what the stream delay actually is, so hopefully it should be okay. Hopefully, in theory maybe. And the reason I've just turned on slow mode is so that I can read chat. Do I use a steering wheel? Yes. I'm not using it right now because I'm lazy, but I do use a wheel. It's sat right here. You can't quite see it. If I just tilt the camera down a bit. It's sat right here. It's a Logitech G27. Yeah, Nightbot is... I don't think he's hungover, Dan. I think Nightbot is still drunk. I think Nightbot is very, very drunk today. So let's just leave Nightbot be Nightbot and do its weird ass thing. And somebody asked if this is a Vader Stack cultivator. Yes, this is the top-down 500. So this is the 5-meter cultivator that I'm using at the moment. Hey, Super Dex the Man. See you in a bit, Chris. Someone linked the info. Yeah, could I mod? Just relink the Facebook info. Got that bad last night? Dan, have you seriously not done that? I mean, all I'm gonna say is my record is 3 days after one night. That was amazing. Hey, Mad Train Driver, I've said it before, I'll say it again. There's no being late unless the stream is already over. The only time you're late to a stream is when I'm finishing or when I've just finished. You have. Good. Hello, Jack. And for anybody who wants to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or join the Steam group, the links are put in chat there by Nightbot. Thank you, Eddie, for that one. Good old college days. Yep. Freshers Week. I can't remember a thing. It is 6 o'clock. So what if it's 6 o'clock, Mad Train Driver? The stream ends at 7. You're still an hour early for the end. Oh, St. Patrick's Day is too. Yeah. I remember there was one where I made a. I'm not even kidding. I'm not making this up. We went to a pub across the city. We'd walk there, and on the way back there was this irate man. He was just so angry because he was very drunk, and we gave him a balloon. And suddenly, he was the happiest man I had ever seen. He was so happy to have a balloon. And turned out he was just a very childish person who wanted a balloon. And because he was drunk, his childishness was kind of accentuated. Do I have a favourite rugby player? It was always kind of Jonah Lomu. But yeah, some of the stuff that happened when I was in college is just so bizarre. I befriended the bar owner that night, and it turned out that I hadn't seen him in ages, and then we started drinking in this other bar that was very close and rather cheap. Because students. Turned out he had taken over that bar 2 weeks after we started going there. So, yeah, it became a weekly ritual that we'd go to that bar, play pool, have a joke with him. He'd start messing about with my pints of Guinness and try signing them and drawing stuff in them. Some of the stuff he drew, yeah. Let's just say he's an artistic person. Maybe not mature, but artistic. Because I had some very rude things drawn in my Guinness in the past. What am I doing? I am cultivating. And ploughing at the same time. I've got the T7 in the next field ploughing it up. So that we can come in when this field is done and start cultivating it up as well. You thought, yeah, I'm the same, Dan. It's like beer, pool, yes. Give me my 8-ball pool and a pint of Guinness. I am a very happy man. The local pub that we go to here has a pool table. Haha. Many nights have been had around that pool table. Was our tractor? This is the Class Axion 850. It's from the Class Axion 800 pack that is on Mod Hoster. You can get it. It's a featured mod on Mod Hoster. Gonna plant radishes. Ooh, I could, you know. VF, that never occurred to me until you just said it. That's literally just occurred to me that I can do that. Sheepbob, yes, console has been added to the blacklist. Which is why I figured you didn't know. And you saying that the scripts were coming was just innocent. You know, you saying scripts are coming to console, presuming I didn't know. Pool and a pint sounds great. That's the perfect way to drink, is just drink while having fun. Playing pool with your friends or your family. A couple of pints. You've got a good night out right there. Doesn't have to be to a club. You don't have to go clubbing. Yes it is, Charlie, and you're probably going to get a timeout for asking that. What vehicles do I have? I have a Class Axion 850, a New Holland TS 115, a New Holland T7 Blue Power, and the small Massey Harvester. What's the Massey? I've got a Kramer as well, the KL 30.8T, JCB 260 skid steer down at the shop for loading up pallets, a Land Rover Defender. This is the older one, the older version of the VF Defender. I need to swap that for the newer one. The Stepa, I guess. The Steyr 760 with my reskin. Lawnmower. And the MF Activa 7347S Harvester for when the harvest starts. PC is way better. Use the Model A. I don't have the Model A, Dan. Not the Mod Hub tanker. They're being installed. Giants are hard coding them in. Giants are hard coding scripts in consoles. How much have you missed? You've missed about an hour, Matthew. It's not a big deal. We're just cultivating today. For those of you who don't know, the streams, both myself and Landy, we both kind of have the same ethos on 90% of our streams. They're basically where we just do off-camera work. And the reason we stream it is because, quite frankly, it's more enjoyable than just sitting there silently and going, okay, now I need to do this. And sitting there for 2 hours doing the one job and, you know, doing it in complete silence. And then afterwards, going, okay, that's done, now this has to happen. You sit down for another 2 hours in complete silence doing the next job. Why did this been uploaded? Yeah. Eddie, pro tip. The same goes for anybody who gets infuriated about uploaded. Grab the name of the zip file and Google it. You will find it on another uploading site. Especially if they've been up for a few days, and these classes have been up for about 2 weeks now. So when I find 2 or 3 mods that are all unuploaded, I'll start googling the zip names to see if I can't find a better version out there somewhere, or a better site at least. It's the only thing that I'll encourage you to use the dodgy sites for, is when somebody's decided to be a bit of a tit and use uploaded. Because no, you don't throttle my download speed. You don't limit that throttle download speed to however many mods per 3 hours or whatever. One or the other. You don't do both. And then you definitely don't have pop-up ads that trigger whenever I click on the page entirely. Uploaded is the devil. Do the poles have collisions? Normally, yes, Keanu. In this version that I have edited myself, no, they do not. So the people who have this version, I believe, are... Oh, Chris, did I forget to send... Chris in here, is he? I'll need to ask Chris if he actually did get my version of Coldborough, because I can't remember if he did. I have not Turbo Gamer. I'm waiting for a Trail Forager. Uploaded as a genuine website. If you click free download, it's always... Laserbeam, have you tried to download more than one mod in a day off uploaded? Oh, Dan, is... Turbo, would that happen to be the reskin of the JF 1050? Or 1450 even? It's a Lely? Hello, the LEDG Gamer. How are you doing? And Tom, how are you doing? If you're enjoying the stream today, guys, please don't forget to hit that like button. Does help the stream get out there just that bit more. It helps get new people into the channel as well. So if you want to help the channel out, don't forget to hit the like button. The aim is 100 likes, and I don't... I'd like to think we can hit it. I really do. But it's up to you guys to actually hit that like button. And if you are new here, please do hit that subscribe button as well, because I do stream Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday every week. Tomorrow and Sunday are going to be my multiplayer days, which means I'll be hopping onto the dedicated server and punching YouTube in the face if it tries to start causing trouble again. Hello, Stormwinner. Don't ever try to take a TV remote off a 2-year-old. Yeah, but that was a stupid idea. Hello, Kyle. Yeah, like every stream of mine that you watch, that's the best way to do it, Etho. When I'm watching Landy streams or VF streams, unless I completely forget, and I do tend to forget, which is why I keep reminding you guys, I do hit that like button pretty much as soon as I come in. Right. I'm going to sort this argument about this maybe John Deere, maybe Lily, maybe whatever forage harvester. I'm going to, on my phone, number one, mute me media. And Farming Man 19. This one there shouldn't be a space. There we go. Oh, he's got a really bad habit. What video is it in, guys? Oh, I see it. That is not a John Deere. That is a reskin JF Stoll 1450 ProTech. That is a reskin. I recognize that mod because I had it in 15. And I had it in 13 when it was in its original red color. That is a reskinned and edited JF 1450 Stoll, or yeah, JF Stoll 1450 ProTech. Not a John Deere. So there is your official verdict. People who think it's a John Deere, you are wrong. Hello, Model Farms 6050. And welcome back, Fahy. Fahy coming in style, as always. So yeah, gullible kid. All it needs to do, Dan, for somebody to call it a John Deere is be green and yellow. It's not a John Deere, Laserbeam. Stop calling it a John Deere. It's a badly painted stall. It's a really badly painted stall. Come to think of it, I actually need to try and figure out how to do one conversion that I really want to do. And it's going to take me learning to script. I know it's going to take me learning to script. Well, Dan, do you not remember the reskin Sampo Rosenloo that people called it a John Deere last in 15? Yeah, I'm with you for that, Faye. I was tempted to ask for that myself, so 100% behind that one. You love green tractors? I love the green of Fendt, and I love the green of Class. Like this, just because of the way that it is. It's a nice shade of green. It's a nice lime green. Do you know what, actually looking at this now, it actually looks like it's the right colour. That's interesting. I've got this skinned in the wrong colour. Or do I? Oh! I didn't... Did I... I don't know if this is the right colour or not. Yeah, you can't come to reality. All it has to be, for most people to call it a John Deere, is green and yellow. If I painted the roof of this thing yellow, people would call it a John Deere. The Class is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. The only thing that I don't like about it, And it's not something that actually affects it in game. I was trying to reskin bits of it last night. Oh my god, are the textures a mess? Oh my god, the textures on this thing, the way that they are in the files, they are an absolute disaster. Like, this is a convert up from 15, and to be fair to the guy, he has actually reskinned the entire thing and changed how the texture map works entirely. But he's left the original texture in there, so I was retexturing the original texture. Not realizing that, oh, I'm texturing the wrong thing. I was wondering what was going on when I was looking at GE and hitting reload textures and nothing was happening. Do I use Photoshop for my reskins? Yes, I do. I do use Photoshop when I'm reskinning stuff. I use the Intel DDS plugin, not the NVIDIA one. As far as I'm aware, the Intel DDS plugin is newer. It has a couple of extra features. The joys of the Intel plugin appear to be that you can generate normal files very quickly and very easily. So, if you're watching, that's how I've been generating those normals for you. I've secretly just been hitting the generate a normal file button in Photoshop. AlexLogs13, English please. This is an English only channel. I don't speak... Well, I speak German, but that's clearly not German, so I have no idea what you're saying. Welcome back, Mad Train Driving. Hello, Jacob. How are you doing today? More coke for me. Unlike VF, I go through a single can of coke over the course of the stream. As the T70, it's actually pulling quite well. I may have to wait a bit while it finishes the field, but it should be... I am tempted to actually get a second plough. I'm doing good, Jacob. Can't really complain too much. Early this morning, got... I've decided, and Landy's gonna laugh when he hears this. I've decided I'm gonna tidy my room today. That's a running joke at this point, but I'm actually gonna do it. I've got to the point where I'm sick and tired of having to basically jump over stuff to get into bed. Says John, yeah, it's Stoldo. Hello, man whose name I literally can't even begin to pronounce. Hello, Greek person. Yeah, Greek person, even. Thought I tidied it early. I gave it a quick blast. The issue now is I can't get out of my room. Because where I put the rubbish that I was moved, that I had moved, is actually right in front of my door. Because I needed the space beside me to... for reasons. So I'm going to have to move it again and bring it down to the bin and do all that kind of nonsense. But it'll be fine. I shall figure it out. It shall not be a big deal, because I will not make a big deal out of it. There we go. So I was talking about a video Landy sent me on Facebook earlier. Somebody at a farming show has... I'm guessing Kuhn had this themselves. I can't tidy. Dan, you have no idea how true that is. Most of my tidying is moving stuff onto my bed and then moving it back afterwards. It's just a case of getting rid of the trash and getting the clothes for washing out of my room. And honestly, that'll be my room tidy. That's 90% of my problem, is just I've got a bunch of trash in here. And so much, in fact, that I haven't been using my bin. I've just been throwing it on the floor because you can't make it much worse than it is. It was so bad that it didn't matter how much more junk I threw on the floor, because got to the point where there was so much junk on the floor it wasn't visible. Hey Ross, how are you doing today? I am doing good, thank you very much for asking. What's the words on the blacklist? They're words that I don't want to hear, say, or see. So, I'm not reading the blacklist to you, Mad Train Driver. All I will say is the console-related words are on the blacklist. Don't ask what words are on the blacklist, because they're blacklisted so they don't come up in the streams. Hello, Linus. How are you doing today, fine sir? The blacklist is too long to say, and very, very fun to send to people. Because when I send people the blacklist, because we share it amongst each other, it is a case of we just send a message that is all swears. It is literally just us swearing at each other. Because that's pretty much what the blacklist is. It's all the swears under the sun, and a couple that I wouldn't even think of. Hello, Paddy, Mighty Flame Duck, and Farmer Jeff. I'm doing good, guys. Thank you very much for asking. Hello, Brian. It's really funny. I'm just looking at the little graph that shows me the viewers on the live page, and it's kind of been very steady today. It's always good to see it like that. So please don't forget to hit that like button if you've just joined, you haven't already. And if you're new here, ooh, Club Diver, like this. If you're new here and you haven't watched many streams of mine before, please do hit that subscribe button. And if you think you're subscribed, double check that you actually are, because YouTube have been unsubscribing people again. It's always worth double checking, especially to those of you on the Discord, because you might not actually be subscribed to me. I believe, maybe not, Landy might be streaming tonight. He didn't confirm it, but I'm just running under the guess that he is. Likes don't matter, likes do matter, Kyle. Likes definitely matter. Because, do I have manual attach? I think so. Pretty sure I got manual attach. $454 people watched already. That's actually, ooh, that's quite nice. It's always nice to see good numbers. You're still here, Chris. What time is it over there? Good lord, do you ever sleep? Likes are literally the most important thing on YouTube. You don't get paid more for likes? No, I don't. Do you know what I get paid more for? More people coming in. Do you know what gets more people into streams? Likes. Do I have... I have a new TM. So you are talking about the TS 115. This is from the ARM team. And I'm guessing you mean the Steyr. I didn't get your message at all, Farmer Jeff. I was looking for it and I couldn't find it. This Steyr is on Mod Hoster. The texturing is mine. This is a retexture that I have done, just to give it a bit of an aged look. But all the mods that I use have at least a public version available. I'm not going to say that all the mods I use are publicly available, but all the mods I use have a public version available. The maps, not so much, because I do obviously help map makers out by testing their maps. And manual attach is not on the mod list. It is on Giant Mod Hub. It went up today, Kyle. It is the official manual attach mod. 520. Good lord, Chris. You are actually worse than me, and that says something. Hello, James. How are you doing today? How's my old map going? I've been taking a break and playing Fishing Planet for like the past week. Eddie, you gotta stop asking if you can ask about stuff. Just send me PMs on Discord and ask about stuff, dude. Front loader's way too big for the tractor. I know, Keanu, but it's the smallest one I can get. It's on others. What? I'm confused. The TS115, I don't think I said where I got that. That is on the ARM-TEAM website, arm-team.gr. It's the same place I got the baler that I was using yesterday, and there is actually a John Deere 8350 seeder. I think it's an 8350. Let me have a look at my cedar section, cause I've got it in the game. Now, 8350, I guessed right. The price is actually slightly high, because I did a little check and they actually run, they're currently selling for about $5.5 grand is the highest, the absolute highest price I saw. I'm gonna tweak that down a bit. Hello, Massey Lover, welcome back. I do play Fishing Planet. I've been playing it for the last few days. It is so very relaxing. When I'm angry, I play like when I'm angry, I tend to play racing games because it allows me to get all my frustration and anger out on the track. And in all honesty, the best thing to do if you do suffer from anger issues is figure out ways to express that anger in a productive manner. So, if ever I'm angry, and I feel like I'm getting angry, I'm either going to do something really dumb, like just screw about in something to an insane degree, more than I normally do, or I'm going to hop into a set of course or something like that and start playing that. So what I'm going to do while I wait for the T7 to finish is I'm going to actually grab the TS, because I want to grab the Steppe trailer. Do I have a Christmas jumper on when it's not even Christmas? No, this is just a nice fleecy jumper that I like wearing because it saves me turning on the heater. And it also proves how well made the G27s are. Yeah, I get aggressive when I'm angry. That's actually how I got the sub 10 minute lap in the MX-5. For those of you in America, a Mazda Miata. Miata? It was the new generation MX-5, and yeah, sub 10 minute lap around the Nordschleife. It was the tourist configuration, but still, sub 10 minutes around Nordschleife is not to be sniffed at. And yes, I am actually that good. I am actually a reasonably decent driver around the Nordschleife, because those of you who have been on the channel for a while will know that Project Hell was a thing. And Project Hell was me taking all of the cars and Project Cars around the Nordschleife. Is the cab on this on the Holland game? Yeah, it's the same. The TS115 has actually the same cab as the 8340. The only differences really are the beacons, the hood, and the rear end. Also, it's got a bit of a snorkel going on. Trying to be rich by not making money by using heating. Yes. In fact, I'm just trying to not use the heater because I can't be bothered turning it on the heater. I've been around the Nordschleife a few hundred, if not a couple of thousand times, yeah. It's definitely... What did I work it out as? Was it 300 odd laps I did in Project Cars? Roughly. And that was just for Project Hell. I've done a few hundred in other games too, for various reasons. I need to hook into this. Let's select Control Z. Control Z. Alt Z. No. Shift Z. What is the button to Control Z? Support. There we go. So, oh, there we go. Support is coming up. The reason that I'm grabbing the Steppe trailer will become apparent. I'm just going to lower that down. And here comes the hard part, because now I've got to get into the TS-115 and try and reverse this thing out without causing too much of a ruckus. Oh. That was a lot easier than I anticipated. That is a very dense... What? NASCAR full... You did a 250 lap race? Good lord, Gamma. Crash tractor, please. I don't crash by request, man. It's just a case of... Yeah. It just happens when it happens. One thing that I have done, which is really dumb, I might capture it on video sometime, is I've taken to driving a 2015 era Formula 1 car around the Nordschleife. That's a car track combination that it just doesn't work. Have you more often? Brian, I don't tend to do it in streams because I'm trying to like look at several things at once, and if I use the cab view, when I look at chat, it suddenly just shoots over to one side. When did I get my haircut? I didn't. I've just tied my hair back, David. It's the same length as it always was. So the reason I've got the Steppe and I'm coming up here is I'm going to get rid of those trees. Because they've been annoying me. Screenshot and put up on Insta. I think I did at one point. So we're going to do a bit of logging just because annoying trees are annoying. Plus this field hasn't been ploughed yet, so it's... Yeah, I'm not ruining anything by coming in here and destroying this existing crop that it shouldn't be in here in the first place. And stop. Into this. Control Z. Legs down. I'm gonna leave New Holland running because in reality that thing will be running off. Actually, can I? That's 4. There we go. In reality, the PTO would in fact be attached all the time because that PTO, that's it, runs. The PTO drives a hydraulic pump that's in here and that will run everything. But the reason I brought it down here is because these trees are going away. What do you think of Loft Rolls? I think it's dull and uninspired, Peter. These 2 trees are going away. For the simple reason that they get in the way of crossplay. That one did a jump. So if I had a wood chipper, I would be chipping up these branches of the tree, but I don't. I'm just going to lop them off and throw them into the trailer with the rest of the tree. Where's Fichtelberg gone? Fichtelberg is updated from what I can see. Because I did see an update for Fichtelberg this afternoon, which Rob will be very happy about. Because he's been clamoring for that update for weeks. And the reason that I'm doing this logging right now is because there's nothing really else I can do at the moment. The animals are mostly good. This is a job that I was going to do eventually anyway. And something that I'll probably do when the map goes over to the server as well. I might just port the save game directly in with obviously some changes to what tractors there are. I'll keep the same horsepower, I'll just swap the tractors for something else. So the 115 will be replaced by the 8340 or something like that. Because this will eventually go into multiplayer. There you go. With the whole tree thrown onto the trailer. That's a bad idea, Tommy. Is anyone after me tonight? I think Landy's streaming tonight. I'm not 100% sure. Dan's probably the best placed person to let me know about that. I tend to run under the assumption that he will be most days. But I don't know for sure. I also don't know what he... You are streaming. Awesome. I thought you were still in game, so I figured I'd let Dan answer for you. One of the few people that can advertise themselves in here is Landy. Why did that happen? I told you to cut. Cut. Oh, is it glitching? Yes, the tree is glitching slightly because I can see it moving. VF should be on too. Oh, should he? Awesome, you guys have some good streams tonight. And of course, if you want more of me after the stream, I did put my video up today. It went up late because basically I set the wrong 6 o'clock for it to go live. It's not even a joke. I accidentally set it to go live at 6 PM. I can't move that. Well, we'll find out if that's good in a minute. In reality, by now I would be covered in sawdust. Is Andy streaming? Who's Andy, Tommy? Do I like tea or coffee? It depends on what time of day it is. If it's morning and I've just had my breakfast, I love me a good cup of coffee. If it is the evening and I've just had me dinner or tea, whatever you want to call it, I much prefer a cup of tea. Good strong cup of tea. Lets the food go down. Gives you a chance to eat some delicious chocolate. And I really should be using my joystick, but I don't have it plugged in today, so... Yes, Fahy, we know you like tea. You've got an unhealthy addiction to tea. Let's grab this. Lift her up. Pull her out from under the tractor. And do the double swing, because it won't fit on that way. So I will say logging in 17 and forestry work in general is a lot easier than it was in 15. Because if this was using FS15 physics, I would still be very angry with how things were going. There we go. I've loaded the Challengton video before 6 PM already. Yeah, I set the, it's actually Coldborough. That is the title challenge. Yeah, Coldborough. When I came on my PC, I set it to go live. But it was supposed to go live at 6. It was scheduled for 6. So I screwed up. Everybody likes tea. 2 sugars? Sergeant Stupid, you're living up to your name. Good lord. No sugar for me, thank you. Good strong cup of tea. Very little milk. No sugar. Delicious. Let's see how I'm doing here. At least it's better than... My aunt likes her tea. I kid you not. Hot water into the cup. Dip the tea bag in very quickly so that you barely even get a hint of tea in it. And then tons of milk. So she drinks basically tea infused milk. Because it's not even... I wouldn't even call that a cup of tea. That's insulting to cups of tea if you call that a cup of tea. Do I like you? I don't dislike people. There's very few people I dislike. And the very few people I dislike, there's reasons for it. Even people who've wronged me in the past, I don't dislike. Tiny dash of milk and good sugar. I can live with that, Faye. That's not what I do. It's not how I like my tea, but I used to do that myself. I used to have like 1 to 2 sugars. Tea, but yes. 2 minutes in the cup. plenty of stirring. You need to make sure that your tea has the correct amount of tea in your tea. Hello, Fresh. How are you doing today? There we go. I swear, logging has been made so much easier by FS17 physics. I say that now. I'm about to pick up the bulk of the tree. This could go badly wrong. This could go very wrong very quickly here. Because this is where it will go wrong. This is where it's most likely to do something weird. But, oh my god, is it behaving? Is it doing the one thing that it never did in FS15, behaving with a huge tree on it? I can't believe that actually just worked. That is proof, if needed, that FS17 logging physics just completely wipes the floor with FS15 logging physics. Especially the fact that I can grab these two at once and not have one of them ping off into the distance. But these, if I had the choice, I would be throwing through a wood chipper instead of trying to get into a trailer. But seeing as I don't have a wood chipper, I'm not left with much of a choice other than to do this. There we go. Towers nicely lost thanks to some... Dude, your problem is Sony Vegas. Get Premiere. Even Sim's using Premiere now. And Sim is a hardcore Sony fanboy. Hike. And spin. And spin some more. And thank you, camera, for doing that at the exact wrong moment. And gently place it down to the trailer. That's not gently or down. Down. And you. Come on. So the reason I'm doing this forestry is basically, it's not even forestry, it's wood cutting. You haven't touched this yet in F17? Dan, you need to do some forestry in 17. It's actually enjoyable now. I mean, you can do it in a realistic manner. Whoops. Whoops. And it allows you to make mistakes like that. And load a trailer up with a bunch of bizarrely shaped logs. With one pointing up in a very odd manner. There we go. The problem with the Clark forklift is follow. It's not follow me, because Landy has follow me. Yeah, poplars don't count as forestry. So let's get these support legs up. Get this oak tree over to maintenance required in the TS. I have to get this over to the sawmill and then go over to Chantry Farm. And repair up the TS. Because the only two places I can repair this thing currently are Chantry and the shop. Don't flip over. Yeah, the helps with vehicles broken, don't show up. F1. F1 gets it flicking up and down. Oh! That's interesting. This whatever code or script or characteristic bullet bill has on these hedges to stop bales from going through also stops wood from going through. Which is why I'm currently struggling. There we go. That could be very problematic going to this could be problematic going down the road. This could be extremely problematic actually. Because one of these pieces of wood is bound to hit off a car and then start causing problems. Oh, I'm pointing at the bit that's going to cause trouble. Brilliant. Why? Oh, they're signs. I thought they were bales. I figure I've done that. I haven't looked at it yet, Faye. I would be willing to bet it's something in the user attributes of the hedges. I'd be willing to bet that's a thing where Giants have told him they have some sort of mini script in the user attributes that he could use. I would bet that's actually what he's done, is there's booleans available and he can set it so vehicles can pass bales and stuff can't. And if I had to guess, it's probably something that has dynamic attacher. Because I think harvesters have dynamic attacher on the headers. Can I play an annoying song? No. Not intentionally anyway. Not gonna play anything annoying intentionally. See my over. Once broke farm seemed so bad that your future vehicle just kept clicking all around the map and I hit all the vehicles made them. Yeah, that happens. What's really annoying is before I recorded, I think it was today's video. I was attaching the no, I think it was Wednesdays actually. I was attaching the front loader to the styre and the pallet forks and whatnot, and because the pallet forks were stuck in the ground, the styre started to glitch. And the way that it was glitching was, it just started tipping up and down. Wrong control group selected. There we go. Speaking of loud music, you can't hear it. Well, that's always good, Dan, because it's supposed to just be kind of something that's in the background that's barely audible. And it's mainly just so that I can hear something in my headset, other than the game. It's just to keep me kind of sane. It's also the reason that I stopped immediately when I'm done. What songs do I play? I play whatever my playlist says I play. I play only Kevin McLeod music, and the reason behind that is, number one, it's free. Number two, it doesn't cause content ID issues. Do you know, I'm gonna make some quick bucks. I'm gonna make a quick buck here. Which map is this? Basil, check the title, check the description, check the thumbnail. You will see very quickly and very easily, this is Coldborough Park Farm. This is V2. Faye's making a map, yep. There's a lot of people who are making maps but aren't making it. Do me, Landy, Sim, Faye know each other in real life? We talk off, like, outside of YouTube, yes. Have we met up in real life? No. Speaking of which, Faye, you were meant to come down my way at some point. That never happened. What happened to that, dude? Yeah, I remember that, Tommy. I tend to not forget the really dumb stuff. What tractor is this? This is a TS-115 New Holland. Let's do a mission. I have decided I want to do a mission for the last 10 minutes or so. Thank you for that AI vehicle. Thank you so very much for that. See a tractor pulling out and think that that's the best time. You started your modding? Best way to start modding is to just start modding. No mission available. It's gonna be the same deal over here. I'm gonna just cheese a bit and ping down here. No mission available. 13 also has missions, I believe. No mission available. 15 definitely has missions. No mission available because everything is withered because the game auto-planted everything at the wrong time. Yep. That's fine. So I'll just hop back into the New Holland up here. If I go to AI doing as they do best, getting absolutely 100% in the way and doing the absolute best to make sure you can't do things. That's all they ever do, Gamma. And yeah, let me know when you're coming down, Faye. I'll free day up. Because in a rare fact, Faye does actually know where I live. Faye is one of the few people who do actually know where I live. Because number one, he's got my Facebook, my personal Facebook. And number two, I've told him. Just load these in here. And then we can get going on the other tree. Whoa! Okay. Let's actually get going on this other tree because I can move it then properly off camera after the stream. I just like to get it stripped down. You don't want to strip, do you? Why do you not want to do this? Be nice to the tree. Fun little fact, I've never used a chainsaw in real life, but I have cut trees down and stripped them. And the way that I've done it in real life has been primarily axes, saws, and brute force. So when I was younger, I was in Scouts, and we used to go up the mountain near me to get logs. We deal with the council here, and the Forestry Association, Forestry Council, and all that. This isn't one of the roleplay deals, this is a real life legit deal. And the deal that we had was basically, how is he needed so some parts of this tree have not delicious? It's actually really annoying. Now I can't jump. Now I'm on the tree again. This is truly confusing. The deal we had was we could take dead wood. Or stuff that was clearly like going to be causing issues for live trees and perfectly healthy trees, or was dying and rotting, because we needed, you know, we just needed logs. We didn't care about the quality of timber. So one day we went up on a log collecting trip. I was part of the squad that we sent up, or the squad that went up into the mountain, and we went up there with a chainsaw and some axes and some saws and stuff, and pretty quickly we started gathering up wood, both fallen logs and using chainsaws and saws and axes. We shot down some wood. And one tree had managed to get wedged. I think I've told this story before, but one tree had managed to get wedged in the branches of a couple others. And for whatever reason, the guys that were in charge, the scout leaders, said, "Okay, Dave, you see that tree there? What you're going to do is you're going to physically lift it off the stump you're going to physically lift that entire tree that's about 30 or 40 foot tall, lift it off the stump, and you're going to pull it out of the other tree. So I don't think I can do this, but I'll give it a try. Grab the tree, lifted it up, and I pulled that tree down by hand. Vi for Ash Comedy, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to RainbowDave Madhouse for being there, stay. So we've got about 5 minutes left. I'm gonna just strip this tree down and then we'll call it a day. We'll call it a stream there, because it's gonna take about 10 minutes for me to load up. It's not a big deal. Do I play ETS2? Yes, that is supposed to be actually the Tuesday morning video. The thing is, I usually get kind of flummoxed on Mondays and give up on recording ETS2 in favour of getting a roleplay video done. There you go. So what I'm going to do is I will end the stream here. I will say thank you all very much for watching. I have been RainbowDave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 17 on Coldborough Park Farm. Landy Kid will be streaming momentarily on something. Probably Farm Sim if I had to guess. I will see you all next time. Until then, stay safe. And goodbye. And yes, I did just hit the ad button. Dave is evil.